I will hold this. Nico?
Yeah.
If you take your phone out.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're hiking this up. I just don't. I really want to just go. I'm being told personally in my head, we need to go. And I'm getting to the point now where I'm like, mad if we don't leave. Like, I'm gonna be angry. I'm not normally angry about things.
Okay, Tanya.
I'm just like, ugh.
Tanya, hear me out for just a second.
Uh-huh.
I get what you're saying, okay?
Yeah.
But I also know that one of the biggest ways that they try and get into our group and they try and fuck with us is by making us angry at each other when we don't really have enough reason to be angry at each other and making us have heightened emotions.
Well,
and so I would say be cautious of what that right there is telling you, because it's making you angry at us before we even said anything yet. And so I don't know if it's trying to get us to leave by manipulating you. That's the only thing I'm saying. I'm not saying you're wrong, okay?
yeah.
Now, I'm gonna add this in. I don't think it's wrong to want to leave. Like,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I'm fine if we want
I
to
would
leave.
get that.
But the main reason why I keep asking if I can go upstairs is because I feel fine. I'm chilling.
What I was gonna propose, Tanya, if you'll hear me out, is we stay in that room right there. If he records with his phone so I have footage, we let him go to the top of the stairs.
Okay.
And then we see how we feel.
Okay.
Okay? Are you okay with that, Tanya?
Sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't want to pressure.
Because I need you to be honest with me.
Be honest.
I mean, I don't
Be
feel
for real.
comfortable, but like, if you're saying it could be like making me pissed off.
Because it could be. Because that's like a thing, like it can be manipulating you right now.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what's talking to you.
There's not like a voice is like, oh, you need to leave. It's like a feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know what's talking to you, Tanya, and that's why I'm a little bit wary of it.
Okay.
Nico is heading up the stairs to the third floor. Up the stairs to the third floor. Do you want to turn on the stair box while he's up there? Sure.
Should I take the spirit box up with me, or do you want the spirit box on the second floor?
It's up to you.
Nico is taking Spirit Box up to the third floor. Be very careful, Nico. Just to the top of the stairs.
Top of the stairs. Yes.
Nico? I'm giving you a very limited amount of time to be up there, okay?
What?
I'm giving you a limited amount of time to be up there. So you only got like about a minute before I'm going to call you back down.
Temperature is fluctuating between 80 and 81. Is there anybody up here? Do you want me to leave? Go. Wait, do you want me to come down or? Okay.
Huh?
Temperature is fluctuating between 80 and 81.
Okay.
You want to ask any questions, Nico?
Is there anybody up there?
What's going on?
I'm gonna try to get the car.
Yeah.
No, it's not
Okay, okay. Breathe. I think I understand. Okay?
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say right now.
Yeah.
That said go, Nico.
Go.
That said go.
You want me to come down or?
Yeah, I think it's time you come down.
Loki just said a sentence at me. You guys heard that, right?
That just fucking hiss. Cause it sounded like as soon as he started coming down the stairs, it hissed.
Loki just said a sentence at me. You
What did
guys
it
heard
say?
that, right?
What did it say? I didn't
Said,
really.
I have no, and then like sus.
I have what?
I have no, and then like sus.
It just blared.
I heard clear as day. I have no, and then there was like a space.
That's
and
it. Who?
sound-
It. Okay.
It sounded like it said sus and then cut off.
Yeah.
I know that's like kind of funny because sus flows, but
Okay.
I was a little wobbly going up the stairs just because I was trying to keep the spirit box
It's
on
okay.
camera and go up the stairs at the same time.
That's okay. I think that it's mad
Okay, sorry.
that we're taking you away.
Oh. I love you too, boo.
No, I think it's taking advantage of you, Nico, is what it's doing.
What?
Saying that I think it's taking advantage of Nico.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, I'm gonna stop my recording.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I want minimal in my own light.
I just want to get away from the building real quick, and then I'll turn off my light. Tanya, there's a car coming up the road, I think.
No, it's either.
No, it's coming.
Okay, now that we're in a more safe area, I know you say that you see things.
Yeah?
I don't normally see things.
Yeah?
I saw a short 1 foot, 1.5 foot thing keep peering around a corner like with its hand, like it's disappearing. Like it would go around and disappear.
No! Because Tanya, I was swearing that there was a little head on the floor on the right side of the doorway that kept peering around and then backing back.
I don't know what, if it was an arm or a head or something, but it was something that kept...
That was like on the ground.
It was near the ground. And it would keep appearing and disappearing. And when Nico went upstairs, I saw it out of the corner of my eye. And I was like, what the fuck was that? But I didn't say anything. I looked forward down the hall. It did right there in the room that we were in. And
No, because that's what I was telling you. Well, not what I was telling you, but that was one of the things I saw in the doorway.
Yeah.
On the right side at the bottom, I thought that I kept seeing its little head peek or like around on the floor, like it was like crawling on the floor.
I don't know if that could be like a little girl with like short. But I saw something of some sort, like a thing, just like go around the corner. It was about like a foot tall, maybe a foot and a half.
Yeah, that was about where the head was that I saw.
Which is why I was like, we gotta let go. And then when you said you heard it say go, and I heard it say go, I was like, yeah.
I heard it say go when I told Nico that he had a limited amount of time left.
Yeah.
I told him that because I felt the thing wrap around my arm again, like it did in my car when I was driving back.
Yeah.
I felt something grab onto my arm, and like my whole arm was like fuzzy and going numb. And I was like, this doesn't feel right. Because when I was doing the, I was in the car and I felt the stuff, I kept feeling like it was like something that would try and take control of you and tell you to do something or get you to do something for it. In that moment, I was like, what if it's wanting us to send Nico up there?
That's why I was like, I was like, that thing is for sure just trying to get Nico. Because it knows Nico won't care and doesn't believe in it. So it's going to be like, alright, I'll make you fucking believe it.
You didn't do a very good job.
Well, yeah, but it's like trying to scare us, which is why I really did not want you to go up there. But you kept fucking persisting, and I was like, stop. They're probably making you want to persist and then go up there too. I hate ghosts, they're so mean.
Hey, what?
I hate ghosts, they're so mean. Because all the fucking shits I saw when I was a kid were all nice to me. I never had bad experiences.
It's fun for you.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about your experiences. That sounds like they suck. All I know is when I once we started heading to the third and the fourth floor, I was struggling to breathe because I was like, it just felt, the air just felt very tight up there.
Which would make sense if that's where the fire started, because the smoke would rise. Well, the other side, which is, doesn't sound good, and me trying to convince you I can see the dead, it can hide itself.
Yeah.
And it might have been hiding from me more, so that, because it knew that I'd be more likely to see it, and it didn't want me to know what was happening.
But us both seeing something around the 1.5 foot height,
Yeah.
around corners.
And I never said it.
You just said you saw something.
No, I never even was talking about seeing that thing. I was talking about seeing different things.
So all I know is that doorway just felt eerie in general. It was just a reason. And I was fine. But the second we got up and we were about to leave, that's when I started like seeing shit back and forth. And I was like, ah.
What was really weird to me was that I did see a little like black circular mass come up under the heading of that door and just blink up and down next to the pipe that was above us.
Yeah.
Towards us. And I was like, the fuck? Which is why I asked, did something just crawl in here on the ceiling?
You said that, I thought you might have something crawling on the floor above. And then I was like, why would you say crawl and not just walking?
The main reason I didn't like when you said that, Michael, was because the pipe and like the shadow of the pipe were leading directly in our direction.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I don't like the idea of something crawling towards us like that.
I didn't like it either. I didn't like seeing something that looked like it was suggesting that.
And I'm so glad that there were.
cause like I got the image of like something clinging to the pipe scuttling down, but that was just my imagination and the sea shit.
And she started.
This is the second time this has happened.
No, wait, what? How does that happen every time?
Do you have ghosts that turn on the recording for you?
So my phone has a feature where I think if you wave at the camera, it turns it on and it like gets it to start video or like something, so that like you can do a hands-free like selfie and stuff.
This feels like a little cheesy. It felt like almost like a little bit welcoming to me. Like,
well,
I don't know.
It also like very heavily wanted you to go on the third floor. So like it was inviting you.
I get ghost privilege.
I
mean, it also was really fun because I have always wanted to like chill on roofs, but I never have had access to roofs.
Yeah.
So,
it seems like you're going through a lot right
So I'm
here,
just gonna
Tanya.
read this right
Because it
now.
looks like you're reading things about the place and it's like freaking you out.
Okay,
But
I'm gonna read this thing that someone put as a review online about the place. I've been in this packing house. When I first walked in, it's like I got cold. I almost felt sick. I went upstairs and it was like someone was there that you could almost hear them. I definitely felt the presence. I had to leave. When I was out of the building and when I was out and away from the building, I was able to breathe so much better. It's like there's an evil in the building. And I said I couldn't breathe when I was at like the 3rd and 4th building. I felt very uneasy. So I'm like, oh, that's so fun.
Because I'm giving history, like stuff that was reported in newspapers from the time. So this is like the best accredited information I can find. This is not urban legend says.
Okay, well, you say that then.
Okay. So by 1917, they say work will begin in October 15th. A lot of changing hands, but I don't think anything had actually happened after the fire in that specific building.
So, were there any deaths?
Yes. 23 people had died in the fire.
That was not confirmed, though.
There was a different article I read that was confirming it.
Because the thing that is, like, urban legend is that employee locked 23 of his employees in the building while it was on fire and then shot himself. So they think that he killed all of them and then shot himself immediately afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no confirmation that actually happened. Most people are saying that's just fiction. But there's no actual evidence of it. There's evidence that he killed himself.
Yeah, the guy did kill himself with a shotgun.
But there's no evidence
there's
that
no
he
evidence
locked
that
them up.
Yeah, there's no evidence that he was intentionally trying to kill people.
Brooks Simmons, who inherited the Bank of Statesboro from his father, was the president and chief investor of the business. He lost his investment with the fire, but more importantly, during the crash of 1929, the Bank of Statesboro failed, and Simmons lost what remained of his fortune. He committed suicide in 1931, and over time that somehow morphed into the legend that he killed his employees and then himself. But the stories persisted, and the structure became a favorite with ghost hunters.
I still think it's sort of interesting that I told you that I felt a heaviness around my head and the owner of the property shot himself in the head with a shotgun.
It is interesting.
Because I had no way of knowing that.
Yeah, we never told you that.
Like, at all. Like, there was no way I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that I will say is that it would make sense if he was there, because he would be so distraught by the property that in death he could have been taken there. Just because that's what would have caused him to be so distraught. It was
definitely the start of his financial troubles, because like the bank went under, but the meatpacking company went first.
Yeah. So he could like definitely be there, and that could be why I felt the way that I did. But also the land could be something. Do you want to listen to the audio recording?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go to the audio recording. Maybe this time we'll actually hear something.
Inside of the meatpacking plant, this is Statesboro, Georgia, with Nico and Tanya. I wanted to play the audio recorder about the spirit box while we're talking about this, in case it angers something. By the way, ghosts, dog, if you're here, we have little balls hidden around the room. They're clear, and if you touch them,
also has little
they
balls.
light up. So if you want to play with them, they're toys. They're meant for playing with.
I didn't say they were cat toys. I got them
I won't
piss
say
off the
the
dog.
word because I feel like saying it is bad. But I heard it earlier in the audio, but I didn't say it because I was like, maybe I'm just hearing things. But hearing it the second time in the exact same way that it was said on the spirit box before you turned it off, I was like, oh, it was said a second time. Completely different. That's the word you're talking about. Okay. Did you say this word earlier, or is this? This is right before the spirit box was turned off. Okay. Is when I turned around and said that. I heard that. Yeah. I didn't hear it any of the times, but I'm also like a little bit further away from the spirit box. I don't know if that's why. There's an audio recorder in the middle of us. If you would like to speak into it. Let's just do a quick EVP.
Hold on.
There's an audio recorder in the middle of us. If you would like to speak into it.
Speak into it.
Like
the second speak into it.
Let's just do a quick.
Y'all heard that, right? I know you heard it.
There's an audio recorder in the middle of us, if you would like to speak into it.
That's a whisperer that says speak into
It's like a
Yeah.
very like subtle kind of thing, but it's
And that's not an echo.
Yeah. Well, get there. Don't go down this road, dumbass.
This is actually weird that it's not like.
There's no words. I swear to God, we're gonna get to the road and it's gonna start speaking. And I'm gonna be like, oh.
No, because it wasn't. It was not like this when we were in the building.
Yeah.
Like it was speaking.
We are driving to Robertson Road in Brooklet.
Oh.
Down the street.
We're turning on the Robertson Road. Do you want us on Robertson Road?
Man.
Uh-uh.
Why not turn around in their driveway?
Is there a man on Robertson Road?
Did I just say psst?
Yeah. I'm going to like locked, right?
Yeah.
Like for sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Mama's locked. And loaded.
I swear to God, if I see an orange light, we dip at that point.
We need to like first. Does the road just go forward?
Yeah.
That's creepy as fuck.
What is this road, Nico, that you're taking us down?
Nico.
Is Nico
Hun.
trying to get us killed?
Nico, I want you to know that you severely, like, okay, Mystique's good. She's great. She's a soldier. She is a soldier. But she ain't not a four-wheeler, a four-wheel driver, a truck, or anything.
I did not know this was a dirt road. I thought it was a normal road. I didn't see anything about this road being a dirt road when I looked at it.
Miss Ma'am.
Size of the road. Like, you can't even make a U-turn on this road.
Is this the mythical ditch the man is digging is the side of the road?
Maybe.
Is there anybody
Did
here?
you say ditch?
Perfect. I don't like that we like can't see how far this road goes.
I'm kind of like trying to stay in the middle of the road. Just because of like the way that it's bumpy and like it's worse on the sides.
Yeah. Is there a place to even like
No, you said that it goes straight through, right?
It's
Yeah,
supposed to go straight, and then there's like there's another side road off of this one.
I'm not going down
those
there.
gates though.
Y'all.
Is there anything in the woods with us right now?
Better not be.
I'm gonna change to AM.
Okay.
Oh, too loud.
I don't see any orange lights so far.
I see like a reflector up
I
there.
see a reflector. I don't see an actual like
I'm
orange
hoping
light.
that's just a reflector.
That better not be an orange.
That looks like a stop sign.
A stop sign?
Kind of.
Oh yeah, we're almost at the end of the road.
Is it? Yeah, it's a stop sign.
Okay.
Okay, last chance. Anybody on Robertson Road before we leave?
Should we turn around?
You want to go out on the road again?
Well, it's
Does this go anywhere?
just dirt, y'all.
Do we
Like, we're in the middle of nowhere.
It's probably better to turn around, I feel like.
Okay, Robertson Road Part 2, I guess.
Yeah, it's telling us to go back down the road to get to Monty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I will abide by the rules of Google Maps.
Because this does not.
Because this is fucking terrifying.
This is not,
This is not a road.
not good.
People have been down recently.
Perfect place for a grinder hookup.
Is that an orange light all the way out there?
It was. Hello everyone. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed this series. And I hope you enjoyed the lighthearted laughs at the end. But without further ado, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment.
Toodaloo, y'all.